Hello, one and all, to another episode of Deep Lore. Today, we're going to be discussing the mystery of a 200-mile-long road that passes through Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, and Utah, named Route 666. Now, this is one of the more surface-level conspiracies. However, it shows an interesting impact on reality from the paranormal, regardless of whether the actual paranormal activity is true. Originally, this stretch of the highway was the sixth branch of Route 66, hence the name. However, it is now more commonly known as the Highway to Hell or the Devil's Highway. Many varying reports and rumours have originated from Route 666. In particular, a personal story from author Linda Dunning in her book Spectres in Doorways, The History and Hauntings of Utah. She recalls an encounter that her husband had when driving down Route 666 late one night. There was no other cars around his, and the road seemed pretty barren. Off in the distance, he saw a ball of orange light coming towards him over the horizon. As the light got closer, he saw what appeared to be a truck, engulfed in flames, charging down the centre of the road, heading straight towards him. It appeared that the truck was going so fast, sparks was flying off its wheels, and flames was blasting from its exhaust. He quickly pulled over and fled into the desert until the truck appeared to pass his parked car. He estimated that the truck was going at about 130 miles an hour. This event seemed to not be a single occurrence, and this truck has been named the Mad Trucker of Route 666. In her book, Linda also elaborates on other paranormal stories that gets passed around in pubs and towns around the area. I will now quote a paragraph from her book. Quote, "Packs of demon dogs have been seen on this highway as well. They attack at night with yellow eyes and sharp teeth, shredding the tires of those silly enough to stop along this highway at night. Then there is a beautiful, young and frail girl in a long nightgown that roams the road. People see her walking along the side of the road, all alone in the dark, out in the middle of nowhere. They stop to help her, and as they approach, she instantly vanishes. There are many other tales of people who either disappear along this route or suddenly appear out of nowhere. There are even tales of the same person disappearing at one point along the highway and then reappearing at another location miles away without having any recollection of where they have been or what they have been doing." End quote. Skinwalkers have been connected to events on Route 666, appearing as an animal in front of vehicles in an attempt to cause them to swerve off the road and stop, where they would kill them. There has also been seemingly non-paranormal occurrences on the highway that add to the, quote, cursed belief of it. An example of this is in 2002, where a woman had a heart attack while driving on the road, causing her to swerve into an oncoming truck, killing all four adults in the car and injuring the baby. What I find interesting is that since the 2000s, different stretches of Route 666 have slowly been renamed due to public pressure. Some of the reasons sent to the state government encouraging a change are for the following reasons. 1. People living near the road already live under a cloud of opprobrium created by having a road that many believe is cursed running near their homes and through their homeland. 2. There are people who refuse to travel the road, not only because of the issue of safety, but because of the fear that the devil controls events along the United States Route 666. The economy in the area is greatly depressed when compared to many parts of the United States. 3. The infamy brought by the inopportune naming of the road will only make development in the area more difficult. Now, the concept of other people's beliefs in the paranormal has made a direct effect on the economy and the lives of the people that live near the Devil's Highway, and I find that intriguing. The state government having to rename large stretches of road and resulting in them acknowledging not necessarily the existence of the paranormal, but certainly acknowledging the existence of the impact that folklore tends to bring. The stretch of Route 666 in Arizona is now named Route 191, and new Route 419 in Utah, and I have no doubt the other two states will follow in renaming the road. If you ask in the small towns surrounding Route 666, you'll probably get people who dismiss all folklore, and you'll get others with personal experiences. Does paranormal activity occur as a result from the road name? Or does the name cause people to see natural occurrences as paranormal through tiredness or delusion perhaps? I'll leave that decision to you. To conclude, I'm going to read Linda Dunnan's final paragraph on the Devil's Highway. Drive Route 666 at night, and you drive at your own risk. Even in the daytime, some of the long, deserted stretches are enough to frighten drivers, or at least put them to sleep, which is just as dangerous as seeing anything. Take a lot of people with you, and don't leave any space for unwanted passengers who just might decide to appear in your back seat. Pull off the road if a huge diesel truck comes barring down the road on you from either direction. Don't be curious to see if there is a driver in that single car passing you in the night. Don't look for lights floating in the sky. Hope you don't see any young girls in white dresses. Never stop if you spot something particular, and don't pick up hitchhikers. Lastly, if demon dogs approach you in the night, just keep driving. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Deep Lore. I hope you learnt something today. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you want, subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to be descending the conspiracy iceberg, and I'd love for you to come along with me.